So yeah, guys, I think now we can start to make and put some vents. Let me just check here. Yeah, I think we have this pose. So this pose layer. So we could kind of create another pose, not another pose, another layer, just for adding the veins. And let me see, or maybe we could even try to add those veins already in the default layer. Maybe let's make a test and check how it would work. So first of all, I'm gonna disable that noise that we put here in the surface. Okay, and I'm gonna disable that, and then I'm gonna be able just to see what I'm looking for, that is the normal sculpting. So let's try to make some tests over here. Here we're gonna start with the normal standard brush, and let's see how about the intensity. I think maybe we can increase a little bit the intensity, and then after we can go back and smooth it all. The trick here is to always smooth the forms, of the veins, and make it blend with the rest of the skin, and this way it won't be that artificial. Another things that is also nice to make is to vary its intensity, and also the strokes. So you can drag it, and you can try to vary to add variations, nice variations on its size, and also the directions that is taken on. And notice that those little bumpies on the other side also helps to add some realism, and then smooth it all. So everything needs to looks very natural and not an artificial stroke, but in order to reach that, you have to take care, to be very careful, and what are you drawing. So be careful to not overdo it. So good. And also, if you think you have overdid, you overdid the volume, you can always go back and smooth more the forms that you are working on. It's also very nice to play with the tablet sensitivity, so you can change the way it works, and how the strokes gonna work on the surface. So let's try this, and let's see how do we have that in the pose, just to have a check. Yeah, it actually kept, and yeah, it becomes very nice. But that's no problem if you guys have not the right way in the layers and everything. Just doing this way because it's easier to find some reference on this normal pose, but you can always do already in the pose, and I won't have any problem at all. Okay, so like in this way, I can go over here and make already this one in the layer. Let me just correct this shape. Okay, and notice the regions that I'm dragging those veins, and how I'm trying to manipulate my stroke, and trying to add variations on the size and the intensity, so it kind of creates this small balls into the shapes, you know like this bicep veins is very common, so it's nice to keep in mind where it's used to be shown. And from this one we can drag some other over the deltoids here. Just like that. Not so strong, and so we can avoid the artificial attempts. So let's see. I think maybe I want anything that's not too much natural. So here in this region, it's a nice region to add some vein structures like that. And don't forget to once you add those veins, to smooth it all, and until you feel that it's becoming very natural and not overlooked. Everything very, very subtle is the key point by doing this. And the most important thing is to always smooth a lot the beginning of the veins, right? And notice how we have plenty of veins in the forearms. And how the first stroke will always look like too much, and then after you go over smoothing the beginning and also some parts in the middle, it starts to blend better and keeps more natural. Not really sure. Yeah, here we have this nice vein. that comes from this part and goes right out all the way there. That's nice. Good. And let's add another, maybe yeah, this one we have a lot of nice reference here. Maybe we could even make it stronger a little bit, this vein, because this is the main one. I think is the most prominent, so it's kind of nice to add this. On the legs, I'm not really sure what it could be. Here you can make like double to this region, and then you can go right over the arms like that. Okay. Remember to maybe add those little bumpings, and always smooth the beginning and the end. Will always help to blend the forms a lot. Here in the hands is also very important to have those nice veins, because it adds a lot of power, a lot of force on the gesture and the image itself. This I'm doing like to be supposed to be that vein, that main one. Nice. So always pay attention to add just not only those big ones, but in order to add variations, you have to make more some others that are little and not so expressive like that. And then blend it all. Here in the back we can also add some veins. Everything very subtle and some a lot of different size. Notice how we have also some uh, some nice working in the clay build-up brush that we have made and the direction of the muscles. So this way we kind of kept the way that the muscle would work on there. So it always helps to keep that nice feeling of the skin stretching and being very realistic, you know. Yeah, so let's save it and I gotta continue in the next lecture, okay?